Hine TV on Ustream.
And the District Knowledge Network.
I'm your host, Lily.
I'm your host, Vivian.
And I'm your host, Jessica.
Did you know Eliot Hine Network has a new podcast in State of the Art Studio?
Lock us in on Apple,
iHeart,
Spotify,
Pandora,
Google,
and Amazon Music.
Joining us as a guest on the show today is the Chancellor of DC Public Schools, Dr. Louis Ferebee.
Our show topic is Keep Your Eyes on the Prize. Chancellor Ferebee, thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Our first segment is getting to know Chancellor Ferebee.
How does your job affect the families in DCPS?
Well, I consider myself a family member of DCPS because I'm a DCPS parent. But more importantly, I think of our families as partners in this work together to ensure that our young people are succeeding. And so a lot of times we want to learn from you, we want to hear from you, but ultimately we want to work together to ensure that all of our young people maximize their potential. So they're true partners to DCPS, whether it be at the school or the Central Services team.
When faced with a challenge, what do you do to overcome it?
Well, I think the biggest thing we can all do when we're faced with a challenge is to know that we're not alone, right? So this idea of teamwork, collaboration is important to creating solutions, to remaining positive, and remaining commitment. And so just like you just shared with me, the difference between impossible and possible a lot of times is teamwork and the people that you have around you.
What do you enjoy about your job?
I enjoy what we're doing right now. The opportunity to engage with young people, to support you, to succeed, and also to see you accomplish great things is something that I relish in.
We are going to take a quick break and we will be right back.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Eliot Hine TV on Ustream.
And the District Knowledge Network.
I'm your host, Danny.
I'm your host, Destiny.
And I'm your host, Clara.
Joining us as a guest on the show is the Chancellor of DC Public Schools, Dr. Louis Ferebee.
Our show topic today is Keep Your Eyes on the Prize.
Our first segment was getting to know Chancellor Ferebee.
Our second segment was getting family input from the District of Columbia.
Talk to us about the importance of the Panorama Family Survey.
Thank you, Destiny, for that question. So the Panorama Survey is our opportunity to hear directly from students and families how we are progressing towards our goal to ensure that every student feels loved, challenged, and prepared. And so through the Panorama Survey, we get feedback on what we're doing well, what we need to continue to do, and then areas where we need to improve.
What is the Parent University and how can parents get involved in this unique opportunity?
Yeah, thank you for that question as well. So Parent University is an opportunity for families and students to engage in a wide variety of sessions on a number of different topics that parents and students have identified for us as our areas of interest. So oftentimes they're held in the evenings, could be on a Saturday, early morning, but it's an opportunity remotely for students and families to engage and have important conversations about, again, how we better support you and ensure that you're successful in school.
Why do you think it is important for parents to be involved in their children's education?
Because we're partners, and so parents oftentimes know their children best. They know what you like, you don't like, what you're good at, and what you might need support in. And so the conversations that we have with parents and guardians help us ultimately better serve you. And our goal is to ensure that you're successful, and parents can help us do that.
We are going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Being brought to you by Eliot Hine TV and Ustream.
And the District Knowledge Network.
I'm your host, Eddie.
I'm your host, Sabella.
I'm your host, Orion.
Our show topic today is Keep Your Eyes on the Prize.
Joining us as a guest on this show, the Chancellor of DC Public Schools, Dr. Louis Ferebee.
Our first segment was getting to know Chancellor Ferebee.
Our second segment was getting family input from the District of Columbia.
Our third segment is engaging students in school, after school, and during the summer.
How can after-school and summer programs help students within the District of Columbia?
Thank you for that question. So hopefully you're participating in something after school, before school, or have summer plans with DCPS. But what we really see the after-school programs as the opportunity to extend the day. Ways in which you can develop and grow in skills that you may need for for school, but also extracurricular activities as well. So we know that when students are engaged in activities after school, they're a better student in the classroom. And that's our ultimate goal, to ensure that you're successful.
Talk to us about the benefits of Mayor Bowser and DC Public Schools announcements for students to register for the Summer Acceleration Program.
Yeah, thank you for that question as well. So the summer is a great time to accelerate learning.
Yes.
We know sometimes students need some downtime, and we're going to give you that. But we also know that you need to continue to learn and grow. And so our acceleration is an opportunity for students to, one, have fun over the summer in DCPS schools, but also to deepen your skills in math and science and social studies and English language arts to better prepare you for the upcoming 22-23 school year.
I 100% agree with that.
Thank you.
Do you have any concluding thoughts for the students at Eliot Hine?
I do. So I think that's a great question for us to conclude on. And based on your theme today, I would encourage you to continue to do exactly what you started with, to keep your eyes on the prize. Stay focused on your goals, your targets, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish.
Yes.
With strong focus, you can be successful. And then ultimately, continue to be good teammates. Just like you're doing today with your team here in the studio, that's a life goal and a life commitment that you should embody, that you can be great when you surround yourself with great teammates and you see yourself as a part of a collective effort for success. So again, congratulations here, your great work at Eliot Hine, and I'm wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
Thanks for being a guest on our show.
Thank you.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Eliot Hine TV on Ustream.
And the District Knowledge Network.
I'm your host, Aranya.
I'm your host, Eddie.
I'm your host, Isabella.
Have a great day.
Thank you.